Today's lecture topic is leukemia and leukemoid reaction. To understand the leukemia and leukemoid reaction, we should know about normal WBC present in the blood. 5 type: neutrophil, lymphocyte, monocyte and eosinophil and basophil. First, leukemoid reaction. Leukemoid reaction described as high WBC count with neutrophilia, usually in response to the infection. The WBC count may be as high as 50,000 per microliter and can easily mimic the chronic myeloid leukemia or chronic lymphoid leukemia. In a leukemoid reaction, serum leukocyte alkaline phosphatase is a normal or elevated, and in case of a leukemia, depressed. Now, if we examine the bone marrow in leukemoid reaction, the bone marrow is a hypercellular but otherwise typically unremarkable. Now, features suggesting the leukemoid reaction are toxic granulation in a neutrophil, high lab score, presence of the obvious cause for the neutrophilia. Other causes for the leukemoid reaction: hemorrhage, drugs like Dapsone, glucocorticoids, all trans-retinoic acid, granulocytic colony stimulating factor, infections like tuberculosis, pertussis, infectious mononucleosis, asplenia, diabetic ketoacidosis, organ necrosis like ischemic colitis and hepatic necrosis. And rare cause is a paraneoplastic syndrome. This is the image of the blood peripheral smear, shows the mature as well as the immature cells, and this is the toxic granulation in the neutrophil. This is the leukemoid reaction picture, shows the mature as well as the immature cells. Now leukemia. In leukemia we will see about definition, etiology, sign and symptoms, classification, lab diagnosis, microscopic finding, prognosis, treatment and differential diagnosis. First, definition. Leukemia is a malignant disease characterized by the unregulated proliferation of the one cell type of the WBC series. It may involve any cell line or a stem cell common to the several cell line. Leukemia is a cancer of the white blood cells. In the leukemia, however, the bone marrow produces the abnormal white blood cells. These cells crowd out into the healthy blood and making it hard for a blood to do its work. This is the normal blood and this is the leukemic blood, which contain the immature cells. Now, development of the leukemia in the bloodstream. Stage 1, in stage 1 there are no any immature cells or leukemic cells in the peripheral blood. Stage 2, symptoms with some immature cells are seen. Stage 3, diagnostic stage in which immature or leukemic cell are enough for the diagnosis of the leukemia. Stage 4, worsening of the worsening for the cell. And 5A and 5B, anemia and infection. Now, normally the blood cell is produced, WBC is produced from the WBC is produced from the hemopoietic cells. Hemopoietic cells like lymphoid progenitor and myeloid progenitor. Lymphocytes are produced by the lymphoid progenitor and granulocytes are produced from the myeloid progenitor. ALL is occurs due to defect in a lymphoid progenitor. AML is occurs due to defect in a myeloid progenitor. Now, etiology. The exact cause is frequently not known, but predisposing factor are host factor and environmental factor. Host factor: inherited predisposition, chromosome abnormality, hereditary immunodeficiency and chronic marrow dysfunction. And environmental factor: exposure to the ionizing radiation, exposure to the mutagenic chemicals and drugs and viral infection. Now, classification. Leukemia are subclassified into two categories: acute and chronic. Acute, in which the onset is usually rapid, the disease is very aggressive and the cells involved are usually poorly differentiated with many blasts. In the chronic, in which the onset is insidious, the disease is usually less aggressive and the cells involved are usually more mature. Both acute and chronic leukemia are further subclassified into according to the prominent cell line. If the prominent cell line is a myeloid series, it called the myelocytic leukemia. If the prominent cell line is a lymphoid, it called the lymphocytic leukemia. Acute and chronic leukemia In acute myeloid leukemia, it further subclassified into M0 to M7, and acute lymphoid leukemia subclassified into L1 to L3. Now, FAB classification for the ALL, French American British classification for the acute myeloid leukemia. This classification according to the morphology of the blast. In L1, blasts are small and homogeneous, and L1 is mostly occurs in the children. L2, blast is a large and heterogeneous and mostly occurs in an adult. And L3, Burkitt's lymphoma, in which the blasts are large and basophilic with vacuoles. Now, FAB classification for the AML, M0 to M7. M0, minimally differentiated myeloblastic leukemia without maturation, M2 myeloblastic leukemia with maturation, M3 promyelocytic leukemia, in which promyelocytes are hypergranular or hypogranular. M4 myelomonocytic leukemia, in which other variant is a E0, in which the bone marrow increase the eosinophil. M5 monocytic variant, monocytic leukemia. M6 erythroleukemia. M7 megakaryoblast leukemia. This is the WHO classification for the AML, in which 4 category: acute myeloid leukemia with recurrent genetic abnormality, acute myeloid leukemia with multilineage dysplasia, AML and MDS therapy related, AML not otherwise categorized. Now, acute leukemia. Acute leukemia with mixed lineage, in which the phenotype for the two different lineage: B lymphoid or T lymphoid with myeloid, B and T lymphoid, myeloid with natural killer, and the rare trilineage B, T and lymphoid. Myeloid. Incidence: acute leukemia can occur in all age group. ALL is more common in children. AML is more common in adult. Chronic leukemia are usually a disease of the adult. Chronic lymphoid leukemia extremely rare in children and unusual before the age of 40, and the CML has a peak age is 30 to 50. Now, lab diagnosis. First, routine: complete blood count, HB, WBC count, serum uric acid which produced by the tumor cell, and morphology by the bone marrow and peripheral smear. Cytochemistry, immunophenotyping, cytogenetics and molecular analysis. Now, morphology. Bone marrow, finding a significant increase in the number of the immature cell in the bone marrow, including the blast, promyelocyte, promonocyte, and the blast are always more than 30% for the diagnosis of the acute leukemia and identification of the cell lineage of the leukemic cells. Peripheral smear. Anemia is mostly normocytic, normochromic, decreased platelet, variable WBC count. The degree of the peripheral blood involvement determine the classification like leukemic, subleukemic and aleukemic. In leukemic, increased WBC due to blast. In subleukemic, blast without increased WBC, and aleukemic, decrease WBC with no blast. Now, classification of the leukemia, it done by the immature cell morphology. An experienced morphologist can look at the size of the blast, the amount of the cytoplasm, nuclear chromatin pattern, presence of the nucleoli, and presence of the ore rods. Ore rods are the pink staining, splinter-shaped inclusion due to the rod-shaped alignment of the primary granules found in the myeloproliferative process to identify the blast type. The myeloblast is now in a AML, myeloblast is a large blast with moderate amount of the cytoplasm and fine lacy chromatin and prominent nucleoli. 10 to 40% of the myeloblast contain the ore rods. This is the ore rods. Now, ALL, in acute lymphoid leukemia, in contrast to the myeloblast, lymphoblast is a small blast with scant cytoplasm, dense chromatin and indistinct nucleoli. This is the difference between acute and myeloid leukemia. Now, cytochemistry. Cytochemistry, it helps to classify the lineage of the leukemic cell, either myeloid or lymphoid. Myeloperoxidase is found in a primary granules of the granulocytic series starting at the late blast stage. Monocyte may be weak positive for the myeloperoxidase. This is the myeloblast give the positive for the myeloperoxidase, and this is the segmental granulocyte. Sudan Blake Sudan plate stains the phospholipid, neutral fat and the sterols found in the primary and secondary granules of the granulocytic cells and the lesser extent in a monocytic lysosome. So it gives the positivity for the granulocytes or myeloid lineage as well as monocytes, and rarely positive in the lymphoid cells. Now leukocyte alkaline phosphatase. Leukocyte alkaline phosphatase is located in the tertiary granules of the segmented neutrophils, bands and metamyelocytes. Non-specific esterase. Non-specific esterase is usually identify the monocytic cells which are diffusely positive for the non-specific, and the T cells may have a focal staining. Acid phosphatase, it may be found in the myeloblast and the lymphoblast, but T lymphocytes have a high level of the acid phosphatase, and this can be used to help make a diagnosis of a acute T lymphocytic leukemia. Now PAS, periodic acid SCIF. This is the lymphoblast. PAS is give the positivity for the lymphoid series, and block positivity for the lymphoid, and a diffuse positivity for the myeloid. This is the bone marrow and bone marrow biopsy and a bone marrow aspiration needle. Now we will see detail about acute lymphoid leukemia. FAB classification. L1, common form of the children. Base prognosis, the blast size is small with fine clumped homogeneous nuclear chromatin, absent or indistinct nucleoli. Nuclear shape is irregular, occasionally clefting or indented. The indentation present, cleft or indentation. The cytoplasm is scant with slight to moderate basophilia and a variable vacuoles. L2, this is the most frequent ALL found in adult. The cell size is large and heterogeneous with variable nuclear chromatin and the prominent nucleoli. The nucleus is irregular clefting and indented. The cytoplasm is a variable and often moderate to abundant. The basophilia is a variable and may be deep and vacuoles are variable. L3, this is the rarest form of the ALL. Cell size is large with fine homogeneous nuclear chromatin, contain prominent nucleoli, and the nucleus is a regular oval to round. The cytoplasm is a moderately abundant and deeply basophilic and contain the vacuoles. This is the L3, having a vacuolated cytoplasm. Cervical lymphadenopathy in ALL. ALL may also be subclassified on basis of the immunological marker. Early pre-BALL, pre-BALL, BALL and TALL. Or last one is a null or unclassified. Prognosis, age, WBC count and the cell type are most important prognostic indicator. Patient younger than 1 and greater than 13 have a poor prognosis. If the WBC count is less than 10,000 at a presentation, the prognosis is a good. If WBC count is more than 20,000 at a presentation, prognosis is poor. T-cell ALL is a more common in a male and having a poor prognosis than the B-cell ALL. Now AML. Acute myeloid leukemia, morphology and cytology. Blast must be more than 20% in bone marrow or roots are present, positive for the myeloperoxidase, and at least in the 3% of the blast. Morphology of the myeloblast. Or roots in the myeloblast. Now classification. M0, minimally differentiated, undifferentiated blast, no maturation. Myeloid phenotype, CD33, CD13 and CD34, negative for SBB and MPO, negative for the OR roots and esterase. M1, myeloblastic without maturation, myeloblast and OR root cells. M2, myeloblastic with maturation, myeloblast and hypogranulated polymorphonuclear cells. M3, promyelocytic leukemia. Two type, hypergranular and hypogranular. This is the hypergranular promyelocytes. This is the hypogranular promyelocytes. M4, myelomonocytic leukemia. Monoblast and promonocytes. Both myeloblast and monoblast are seen in the bone marrow and peripheral smear. M5 and M4. In M4 and M5, infiltration of the leukemic cell into soft tissue like gum, skin, meningeal causes the headache, vomiting and other eye symptoms. This is the gum hypertrophy. M4, M3, M5. Now M5 having M5A and M5B. M5A poorly differentiated, contain more than 80% of the monoblast. M5B well differentiated, contain less than 80% of the monoblast, in which monoblast, promonocytes and monocytes. Erythroleukemia, this is the rare and is characterized by the bone marrow having a predominance of the erythroblast. Anemia is common. M7 megakaryoblast leukemia. This is the rare disorder characterized by the extensive proliferation of the megakaryoblast, atypical megakaryocytes and thrombocytopenia. Prognostic factor for the ALL, high WBC count. High WBC count causes the relapse in testes and CNS having bad prognosis. Infants less than 1 year and children more than 10 year poor outcome. L1 have a good prognosis, L2 and L3 having bad prognosis. Associated Down syndrome, bad prognosis. CNS leukemia, bad prognosis. Mediastinal mass with high TLC and splenomegaly, bad prognosis. Long-term prognosis is better in girls and associated MLL gene, bad prognostic. Prognostic factor for the AML, response to the treatment and overall survival of the patient with the AML are heterogeneous. The prognostic factor are related to the patient and tumor characteristics like age, performance status and karyotypes. Favorable in age less than 40, blast cell and overroads, TLC less than 20,000, Feb subtyping like M2, M3, M5 and inversion 16, AML M4 E0. Unfavorable, deletion 5q, deletion 7q, complex karyotype, AML with preceding myelodysplastic syndrome and myeloproliferative disorder, extramedullary disease. In case of M5, Feb subtyping like M0, M6 and M7. Treatment of the leukemia, two goals: eradicate the leukemic cell mass and give the supportive care. Chemotherapy, usually combination of the drug is used. Bone marrow transplantation, radiotherapy, immunotherapy stimulate the patient own immune system to mount a response against the malignant cell. Now chronic leukemia. In chronic leukemia, chronic lymphocytic leukemia, CLL most common leukemia, 30% of the patient having a CLL. CLL is 2 times more common than the CML. Incidence increase with the age. Average age is 65 years. Rare in people under 35. Male are more common than the female. Equal in black and white. Chronic etiology, hereditary. 3 times increase risk if first relative has CLL. Immunodeficiency syndrome and viruses. No conclusive link with radiation and exposure to the retrovirus. Prognostic indicator, stage at a time of a diagnosis, age, doubling time of the peripheral blood lymphocyte, pattern of the bone marrow involvement and T cell variety having a poor prognosis. Clinical presentation, incidental finding on a blood test, lymphocyte count more than 10,000, often asymptomatic, night sweats, fatigue, fever, weight loss, lymphadenopathy may be present, spleen almost always enlarged, uncomfortable neck masses are common at a later stage. CLL, blood in peripheral smear, mostly mature lymphocytes are seen. Detection and diagnosis, blood test. Patient always exhibit the lymphocytosis, anemia, thrombocytopenia, B cell origin in 95% of the CLL, lymphadenopathy, splenomegaly, and 50% of the patient having a chromosomal abnormality. Pathology origin may be bone marrow lymphoid tissue, increased number of the leukemic cell in a bone marrow, blood, lymph node, spleen, resulting the lymphadenopathy and splenomegaly. Staging, race staging 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0 low risk, 1 and 2 intermediate risk, 3 and 4 high risk. Stages are based on the presence of the adenopathy, splenomegaly, anemia and the thrombocytopenia. The majority of the patients are in the intermediate risk group. Binary stage is another staging, is based on the involvement of the cervical lymph node, axillary lymph node, inguinal lymph node, spleen and liver. Subtype B cell and T cell. Treatment, no optimal treatment. Early stage patient no treatment benefit. Chemo used to treat anemia and thrombocytopenia. Radiational used to treat the palliatively for the localized tumor of a lymph tissue. Surgery used to remove the spleen because of the cytopenia. Cell accumulate in the spleen. Now chronic myelogenous leukemia. 20 to 30% of the all leukemia rare in children. Uncommon before age of 21. Peak mid 40. Male slightly more common. This is the chronic myeloid leukemia containing the old type of the cells. Etiology linked to the radiation and benzene. Philadelphia chromosome is a present in 95% of the CML patient. Abnormal chromosome 22 lost the part of long arm. Prognostic indicator depend on spleen size, platelet count, hematocrit, gender, percentage of the blood myeloblast, and can turn into the acute leukemia after 3 years, called the blast crisis. Active phase 2 year survival. 22 adults 25 to 60 years associated with the ABL BCR gene. Normal chromosome 9, normal chromosome 22. Break at the ABL and BCR and form the BCR ABL gene. Course chronic phase, accelerated phase, and blast crisis. Early stage symptoms are insidious, mild and non-specific, malaise, fatigue, sweating, intolerance to the heat, and easy bruising. Splenic enlargement causes the discomfort, early satiety, weight loss, peripheral leg edema. Blast crisis occur in 3 to 4 years. All organs are invaded by the leukemic cells. Symptoms include fever, bone pain, and weight loss. Detection and diagnosis difficult, insidious, found by the accident. Indicators mild to moderate anemia, leukocytosis, myeloblast, promyelocytes, and nucleated red cells seen in the blood. Bone marrow specimen shows the granulocytic and megakaryocytic hyperplasia. And most important, presence of the Philadelphia chromosome. Thank you.